In today's episode in the No Comfort Zone, we're going to be talking about those little things that slow you down when you just don't feel like it. I'll see you on the inside.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
So glad you made it back to the No Comfort Zone. Hopefully you're starting to find that you're living on your purpose and that you know what life's meaning is for you. But if not, wait, there's more. I'm going to keep you tuned in and give you some tips and also ideas that might help you just find your purpose. And today what I wanted to talk about was I am part of a men's Facebook group where I heard somebody comment, and what they commented was, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it today. I've been in a funk. And we all get there. I was in a funk for years. In that funk, I didn't really do anything to get myself out of it. And then I had the consequences of that funk. I started to take everything for granted. I know a lot of people that deal with stress and anxiety at high levels. What they'll end up doing is they get so stressed out and the anxiety level gets so high that they do nothing. They freeze up. And in turn, all they do is live in their head. Guy that I know, Sam Crowley, always says, if you stay in your head, you're dead. And there's some truth in that. You're going to kill any possibility of getting your hopes, your dreams, your goals, or your ambitions. You don't feel like it. And after a long period of time in dealing with this, it really does become a habit. And then furthermore, when you put some more emotion into it or lack of emotion, it becomes a behavior. And then you're 95%. It's just routine. And that's the scary part. They say basically that a rut is nothing more than a grave with both ends cut out of it. When you think about it, that's what a rut is. You get into a rut and you stay there. I said it before and I'll say it again. A lot of guys die at 25 but don't get buried until they actually pass away. So don't want that to happen to you. And how do you do that? That's where the comfort zone is, where you sit in this place and you decide, you know what? Yeah, life's just not that exciting right now. It's boring. It's whatever. But then you look at your activities of what you're doing and then you find out, you know what, the reason why it's boring, you really become aware of why you're in this place emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and you realize that, I just don't know why I'm in this rut. And it's awesome because it's so easy to figure out. Once you become aware, part of the No Comfort Zone blueprint, when you become aware of where you're at in your life, then you got to identify, how did you get there? Look at your past activities, your past emotions. Go back 5 minutes, go back 2 or 3 days. Just look at the trend that you're in right now. Oh, the reason why I'm here is because I'm doing this, I'm thinking this, and I'm feeling that. It's so simple when you see it, and you can pull yourself out of it really quick. And I'm going to give you the idea of what I've done that's worked for me, and I'm sure it's going to work for you. And because it's worked for so many other people too. And the scary part is, this is the scary part. Once you find the solution that I'm going to give to you, what you're going to do is you're going to let me know that was great. Hit me up, dan@thenocomfortzone.com. Email me. Hey, yeah, I was dealing with this. This is what happened. This worked. Your blueprint's awesome. Give me a rating. Give me a review on iTunes. Whatever you can do to edify me, I'd greatly appreciate it. So super cool people just like you can find the podcast to help them out of adversity, to help them through ruts, to help them start pursuing their goals, their dreams, their hopes, and their ambitions. And they can start doing that every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. And I hope that would be okay with you to do that for me. Here's what I want to say though. You get into this rut of just feeling bland or not feeling like you want to do anything. Well, remember, there's a way out of this. And that way out of it is simply this. You have to do something. Some of us, when we were kids and we were bored, we would tell our parents, our mom, or whoever was raising us, we would tell them, yeah, I'm bored. And they would say the most wise advice would be, well, then go do something. Well, I'm too bored to even do something. I want to tell you, motion creates emotion. And if you can somehow create that energy, that excitement, enthusiasm, engagement, fake it if you even have to. Get to that point and then just start creating some motion. What I tell people to do all the time is in the industry of sales is, when you're not feeling it, go for a brisk walk, super fast power walk. Do it around the building. Do it. Just get your emotions up so you can get your emotions up. You have to transfer energy, and the best way to do that is through motion. Now you're not feeling it, and I get it. I completely understand that. The weather's bad outside. There's a lot of negative stuff happening in your life. Well, here's the cool part. A long time ago, about a year ago, I let you know that I was going to try to begin training for a marathon. Shortly into that journey, I ended up blowing out my knee. Then I said I'm going to switch to weights. That didn't work out either. I kept pushing myself too hard because I am the no comfort zone guy. And I had an injury that was sustained for, a year. And it was tough to walk on this knee that I have. But now that I've joined this other group and I found a group it is sustainable, great group of guys, I'm part of a huddle, I'm part of a community. And it's where I heard this comment about, I just don't feel it right now. And I'm kind of in a rut. And that's why I'm doing this podcast, because quite frankly, all of us get there. And I want to share this with you, that by taking that first step in the right direction is where it's at. That is the no comfort zone. I don't care if you feel like it or not. Take a step, one step in a direction. The guy that's the moderator of this group even said it, go to the end of your driveway, make a decision to go to the end of your driveway. That ties into what I do. Become aware. I'm aware I'm sitting on the couch and I don't feel good. Identify how you got there. I am sitting on the couch and I'm living in my own thoughts. I'm in my head. Make a decision. I have to do something. I'm going to do something. I'm doing something. Then take action. Get up. That's the first thing. Walk a little bit more. Walk up and down the stairs. If you ask yourself a question, you're going to get an answer. Why do I feel so bad? Your brain will answer. You feel bad because you're overweight. You feel bad because you just broke up with your girlfriend. You feel bad because things aren't going at work. You feel bad because you're not where you want to be at financially. I've been there in all of the above. Now, if you ask yourself a question, how can I find happiness in this moment right now? Your brain will answer that too. You could actually, like me, go do an online course on financial independence. You can go do you can go read a book. You can go for a walk. There's a lot of things that you can do to feel better about yourself. One of the things that's going to make you feel better, Dan, is if you do a to-do list or if you write out your goals. I know that because that's the way I'm conditioned. Then you start to feel better. And I write down my intentions on a sheet of paper. I look at them and I go, what's the end result here? I just want to feel better. And the best part is, man, it doesn't have to last all day. You don't have to be in a rut for 3 or 4 days in a row. You can get out of the rut, literally. You got 15 minutes, man. I think there's 96 15-minute increments in the day. If you've got a bad minute or two, let it ride for 15 minutes. Give yourself permission to be in a rut for 15 minutes. But 14 and 15 minutes, you got to get out of it. And now it's a new you. Start over again. I've been told many times in my life with all the adversity I was facing, hey, Dan, you know what? Today didn't start out well. You got kicked in the teeth. You got hit right in the face. I get it. You're on your back again. You got some really bad news and life isn't turning out the way you want. It's 10:30 in the morning. Shake it off. And by 10:45, 11 o'clock, start your day over again, man. Just start over again. Just do a do-over. And I'm telling you how silly that is, but it works. And one of the best ways to do that is through exercise. One of the best ways to do that is through meal preparation. Plan what you're going to do. Throw some discipline in place. But more importantly, take action. One of the things that I talk about on the blueprint is win. W-I-N. What's important now? And if you're in a rut, I want to tell you this. You got to get out of it. You got 15 minutes. But after that, you have to ask yourself the biggest, most important question. What's important right now? What are you grateful for? That might be just enough in that fuse to set it off, to take you in the right direction, to get the motion that you need, that inertia that you need, to get some motion going, to get the momentum going, to start your next future or present success cycle. Hey man, I wish you the best today. Motion creates emotion. Get to the starting line. Try for 10 minutes to do something that's going to cause you to get out of the rut with intention, with purpose. And by getting out of your comfort zone, you are going to find your purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.